Today it's going to be another ride and handling test, and we've got hatchbacks with our reigning champ, the Altroz, a bit of a rematch against the Hyundai i20, but this time it's slightly upgraded with the N-line variant, and the third car in our comparison is the Toyota Glanza. We're going to go straight to the corner. It's going to be a good one. As is the case with all of our cornering tests, we've driven these cars through the corner 2 runs. First at 65 kmph, which we're just going to show you all 3 cars going through, and as you can see, not much drama. All the action happened at 70 kmph. At 70 kmph, our reigning champion, the Altroz, does hold a very tight line, drifts just a little wide, in fact better than the last time when we had the diesel car here, and only one cone exits the frame this time round. With the i20 N-line, it starts drifting wide early, understeers and kills 2 cones. With the updated changes to the N-line, the steering does feel better, but that stiffer suspension doesn't seem to have made much of a difference, as you can see from this run, from when we had the standard car here the last time round. And the Glanza is here for the first time, drifts wide, understeers, hits the first cone, and the tail just clips the second cone as well. So that wraps up our cornering test. The Altroz comes up trumps, the Glanza comes in second place because it just clipped that second cone, and the i20 ran a bit wider, so it comes in third.
Today we're going to look at performance from a broader angle by also looking at how many options you have when it comes to picking one of these cars. The Hyundai gives you the most choice, 3 engines of which one is a diesel and one is a turbo petrol, and multiple gearbox options that include manual, intelligent manual, a CVT and a dual clutch gearbox as well. The Tata is next, giving buyers a diesel, petrol and turbo petrol as well as a dual clutch auto option. The Glanza only has the single petrol engine and an AMT as the only automatic option. So the i20 takes this round, giving you the most choice as well as great performance. The Altroz comes in second place, giving buyers more choice than the Glanza. The Glanza does offer the least choice, but honorable mention has to go to its refined and very efficient petrol motor. In the braking test, after looking at all the variants that we have tested, the Hyundai takes the least tarmac to stop. The Altroz is in the middle again, with the Glanza coming to a stop last.
Kamesh Chauhan is our production manager, but you may know him as Bunty or Chiku. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, see the description below. You may see him playing a few other roles, but today he is
Bakra.
Our Bakra.
Our mug test with our latest Bakra was very close. In fact, these hatches are so good that we actually had to up the speed a little to see a difference. Here the Altroz and the i20 spilled just 20 ml of water, while the Glanza spilled a lot more. Our real world impressions were that the Glanza was the softest setup, that is comfortable in the city but can suffer over bad roads a little. It was, however, the quietest cabin, and the suspension also made the least noise over bigger bumps. The i20 N-line is the most sporty riding car. It's very stable at highway speeds and easily absorbs bigger bumps too. In the city, there's a little stiffness noticeable over the other 2 cars. The Altroz was our rough road champ, but it now sees the i20 matching it in bad road ability. It has better overall balance though and is more comfortable in the city than the i20 N-Line.
And so finally, to sum up today's events, of course we had the cornering test first.
The Altroz kept its crown, the Glanza came in second and the i20 was third.
The second thing that we are evaluating these cars on today is their drivetrain options. And in that case, the i20 gives you the most. The Tata gives you the next best options and the Glanza comes in third place again. And then we came to the braking performance.
The i20 comes in first place, the Altroz comes in second, while the Glanza again is in third place.
The next thing was the ride quality test. And this time round, the Altroz had tough competition from that i20, both spilling just 20 ml of water. And in third place, again it was the Glanza spilling a little bit more, 50 ml of water this time. But that scientific mug test isn't everything.
Overall, the Altroz edges out the i20 N-Line for first place, and the Glanza comes in third place again.
And so the winner of our test is the Altroz. The i20 comes in a close second and the Glanza comes in third place.